Welcome back everyone to another video by me, Maxim IY, and today I have an absolutely incredible replay for you in the AMX 50B. Oh boy was I happy with this replay. As always, the armor profile first. The AMX 50B has basically no armor, however, it makes up for it in its accuracy, its clipping potential, its clipping speed, and its mobility as well as its hit points. That makes the AMX 50B a devastating vehicle to go up against if the person playing it knows what they are doing. With that and the armor profile out of the way, let's get right into this replay. We start right off, heading right there on Dead Rail. Now, Dead Rail is a really terrible map, and the fact that the AMX 50B even performed well on this map is insane. But for the beginning, we head up to this rock because it's a good position. I'm not even going to elaborate, it just is. I over-aggress, this guy somehow misses, and we end up trading. Now, I really wish that shell had hit, but I feel it's recompense for the shell that didn't hit me. If you notice, there was a little bit of rubble that flew up, and having seen that, I'm like, okay, nope, that initial poke was way too aggressive, way too stupid. I shouldn't have done that, so I won't peek that position again for a little bit. However, I will do that very soon because of that AMX 50B, and now I spot the arrow and immediately turn my face towards that Foch. I don't know how I tracked him. I don't think he had enough gun elevation to shoot me back, and so I was able to get 3 shells out into him with my APCR shells. So, but I'm worried because their entire enemy tank, all of them are focused right there, and I retreat. Again, distance in battle. Distance in battle. I will always say it. This is one of the most important things to do when playing in an AMX 50B. You must always know when to retreat, and in this case, this is exactly that type of situation. I can't help my E5 by staying closer to him, but I can help them by doing this, by sitting in this position, by slowly whittling down their health. I make this poke. I do get shot for it, but I dealt more damage to them than they ended up dealing to me, and that is super duper important because now all of them are a 1 clip for me, and I know that yo is next. I'm waiting for my reload. I'm getting ready. I poke out and kablammy, and then a second one. So that leaves the E4, the Foch, the AMX 50B, and a bunch of other tanks, and I think 2 more tanks. No one, and the 907 and the Murat, who are both engaging there with the medium flank. Thank you to our mediums and to our tank destroyer for holding that flank, because that lets me do the next couple things. Now, that trade with the E4 was a bad idea, and I really wish that shell had hit the Foch. But now watch this. This is using terrain to your abilities. Look at this. I don't have that much gun depression naturally. That ridge over there allows me to get more gun depression than my tank actually has, and it allows me to have an easy angle to kill the E4. Now I know that my clip is ready. I know that I can take out that 268, or no, that 263. And so I push up. Oh no, the Foch, sorry. I know I can kill the Foch, and somehow that shell misses, forcing me to fire a second one, and that's when I see what I think will be my doom. Somehow, by some miracle of God, this guy doesn't have any more shells left. Hallelujah, because I now know that I will reload faster than him, and then my 4005 misses. And then I am able to move out and kill him, leaving only the Murat left. However, there is something seriously wrong with the situation. The Murat has a 2-second intraclip, whereas I have a 2.5 second intraclip, and I am at 558 HP, which means I have too little HP, and that is running through my mind right now. I have to be the one who gets the first shell out on him, and I'm trying to spot him. And he shows up on my right. Thankfully, he bounces that shot. Somehow he does, and I am able to take him out of the game, giving me 6 kills for a crap ton of damage. Let's just look at the end results at this point. I'm able to do a whopping 4,900 damage, basically. 6 kills. Those 6 kills are what give me the ace. But this was a perfect game for the AMX 50B. It shows all of its strengths, everything where it goes, everything it does perfectly, and where it has some of its weaknesses. But still, this is an absolutely fantastic ace. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you next time. Bye-bye.